In the heart of the Whispering Woods, there lived a little squirrel named Pip. Pip was a dreamer, always imagining grand adventures beyond the familiar trees. But he was also timid, his heart fluttering like a trapped bird at the slightest rustle of leaves. The other squirrels teased him, "Pip, the only journey you'll take is from branch to branch." Their words stung, but Pip couldn't deny the fear that held him back. One day, a wise old owl named Hoot settled on a branch near Pip. Hoot had seen countless seasons pass, his eyes holding the wisdom of the forest. "Little Pip," he hooted gently, "why do you keep your dreams caged within your heart?" Pip confessed his fears, his voice trembling like an autumn leaf. Hoot listened patiently, then said, "Fear is but a shadow, Pip. It cannot harm you unless you give it power." He then told Pip about the great tree, a legendary giant said to be at the forest's edge. "Many have sought it," Hoot said, "but only those who dare to venture beyond the familiar find its wonders." A spark ignited in Pip's heart. The great tree. It was just the adventure he craved. But the journey was long, and the forest held unknown dangers. Doubt crept in, whispering insidious warnings. Yet, Hoot's words echoed in his mind, "Fear is but a shadow." Pip took a deep breath, picturing the great tree in his mind. He gathered nuts for the journey, his small paws trembling with excitement and apprehension. The next morning, Pip bid farewell to his familiar tree and ventured into the unknown. The forest seemed different now, full of strange sounds and unfamiliar scents. Fear nipped at his heels, but Pip pressed on, reminding himself of his dream. Along the way, he encountered other animals, a grumpy badger, a family of deer, and a sly fox. Each encounter challenged him, forcing him to confront his fears. He learned to stand his ground with the badger, share his nuts with the deer, and outsmart the fox with his quick wit. Days turned into nights, and nights into days. Pip faced storms, crossed rushing streams, and climbed steep hills. Each obstacle he overcame made him stronger, more confident. The fear didn't disappear entirely, but it no longer controlled him. Finally, as the sun peeked through the morning mist, Pip saw it, the great tree. It stood majestically against the horizon, its branches reaching towards the sky like welcoming arms. It was even grander than he had imagined. Tears of joy welled up in Pip's eyes. He had done it. He had faced his fears and followed his dream. As he scurried up the great tree's trunk, he understood Hoot's words. Fear was indeed a shadow, and courage was the light that chased it away. From that day on, Pip was no longer known as the timid squirrel. He was Pip, the adventurer, the one who dared to venture beyond the familiar and discovered the wonders that awaited him. And every time he felt fear creeping in, he remembered the great tree and the lesson he had learned.